Overview of Avengers Endgame 2019. Avengers Endgame is a 2019 American superhero film produced by Marvel Studios and distributed by Walt Disney Studios Motion Pictures. While not a coming-of-age historical drama as sometimes mischaracterized, it is the fourth Avengers film and serves as a monumental culmination of over a decade of storytelling within the Marvel Cinematic Universe (MCU). Directed by Anthony and Joe Russo and written by Christopher Marcus and Stephen McFeely, the movie delivers a grand-scale conclusion to the Infinity Saga, following the tragic aftermath of Avengers: Infinity War. Storyline and plot summary. The story picks up after the devastating events of Infinity War, where Thanos succeeded in wiping out half of all life in the universe. The surviving Avengers and their allies are left shattered, grappling with their loss. After discovering that Thanos has destroyed the Infinity Stones, making reversal impossible, the team falls into despair. However, 5 years later, Scott Lang, Ant-Man, escapes the quantum realm and introduces the concept of time travel. The Avengers assemble for one final mission: to travel back in time, collect the Infinity Stones from different points in history, and bring back everyone who vanished. This time heist leads to epic revisits of key moments in MCU history, allowing for nostalgic callbacks and emotional reunions. Ultimately, the heroes succeed in retrieving the stones, leading to an explosive final battle against a past version of Thanos. Tony Stark sacrifices himself to save the universe, marking a heroic and heartbreaking end to his character arc. Star cast and character roles. The film features a massive ensemble cast, each actor reprising their roles from previous MCU films. Robert Downey Jr. as Tony Stark/Iron Man, the genius billionaire who ultimately sacrifices himself. Chris Evans as Steve Rogers/Captain America, the moral backbone of the Avengers, who finally gets his peaceful ending. Mark Ruffalo as Bruce Banner/Hulk, now merged with Hulk, bringing both brains and brawn to the team. Chris Hemsworth as Thor, struggling with grief and self-doubt, offering both humor and pathos. Scarlett Johansson as Natasha Romanoff/Black Widow, who gives her life in Vormir to obtain the Soul Stone. Jeremy Renner as Clint Barton/Hawkeye, takes on a darker role as Ronin before returning to the team. Don Cheadle as James Rhodes/War Machine. Paul Rudd as Scott Lang/Ant-Man, vital to the time travel plot. Brie Larson as Carol Danvers/Captain Marvel, provides powerful support during the final battle. Josh Brolin as Thanos, reprises his role as the ultimate antagonist. Karen Gillan as Nebula, plays both her present and past selves in a key subplot. Tessa Thompson, Tom Holland, Benedict Cumberbatch, Chadwick Boseman, and many others appear in supporting and cameo roles. Notably, Winona Ryder does not appear in Avengers: Endgame. She is not part of the MCU cast, and any association with the film is likely a misunderstanding. Technical department and crew excellence. Avengers: Endgame is a technical marvel with cutting-edge visual effects, sound design, and production quality. The cinematography by Trent Opalock captures the vast scale and emotion of each scene, from dystopian desolation to massive battlefields. The editing by Jeffrey Ford and Matthew Schmidt skillfully juggles multiple timelines and character arcs without losing clarity or pace. Music department and soundtrack. Alan Silvestri returns to compose the film's score, delivering one of the most powerful musical backdrops in the MCU. His use of leitmotifs adds emotional weight, especially during the final battle and Tony Stark's farewell. The iconic Portals track, which plays during the re-entry of all the snapped heroes, has become one of the most celebrated musical moments in superhero film history. Pre-production process. Planning for Endgame began long before filming, with the writers crafting a two-part conclusion to the Infinity Saga. The film was shot back-to-back with Infinity War, allowing the cast and crew to maintain continuity. Storyboarding, digital pre-visualization, and extensive scripting were essential due to the complex time travel elements. Filming and production. Principal photography began in August 2017 and wrapped in January 2018, though reshoots occurred into 2019. Filming took place in Pinewood Atlanta studios and various locations in Georgia. The production used IMAX cameras throughout, offering a full-screen immersive experience. Marvel took extreme measures to protect the film's secrecy, including giving actors only parts of the script. Post-production brilliance. Post-production was a massive undertaking, involving Industrial Light and Magic, IM, and other top-tier visual effects studios. Over 2,500 VFX shots were crafted, including entire digital battle scenes and de-aged characters. Sound mixing, color grading, and final edits were meticulously fine-tuned to deliver a polished theatrical release. Budget and box office collection. Avengers: Endgame was made with an estimated production budget of around $356 million, making it one of the most expensive films ever made. The investment paid off immensely, as it grossed approximately $2.799 billion worldwide. It became the highest-grossing film of all time for a period, surpassing Avatar, before the latter regained the top spot due to a re-release. OTT availability and viewing platforms. Avengers: Endgame is officially available for streaming on Disney+, the exclusive platform for Marvel Studios content. It may also appear periodically on satellite television channels like Star Movies or FX, depending on the regional broadcast schedule. The HD version with multiple language dubs and subtitles is also available on Blu-ray and digital purchase platforms like Amazon Prime Video and Apple TV. Audience reception and critical acclaim. The film received overwhelmingly positive reviews from both critics and audiences. Fans praised its emotional depth, epic scope, and satisfying closure to long-running character arcs. It holds a strong score on Rotten Tomatoes and IMDb, with many calling it one of the best superhero films ever made. The balance of nostalgia, action, humor, and tragedy helped it become a global cultural phenomenon. Interesting facts about Avengers: Endgame. The title Endgame was hinted at by Doctor Strange in Infinity War, and was later confirmed as a subtle reference by the filmmakers. The movie includes numerous callbacks to earlier Marvel films, creating a sense of full-circle closure. Stan Lee makes his final MCU cameo in this film. The final battle includes nearly every major MCU character introduced up to that point. Chris Evans and Robert Downey Jr. concluded their journeys as Captain America and Iron Man in this film, while new heroes like Sam Wilson, Falcon, were subtly positioned to take on future roles. The "I am Iron Man" line was a last-minute addition, mirroring Tony's first public statement in the 2008 film that started it all. It became the emotional climax of the film and a defining moment in cinematic history. Final thoughts. Avengers: Endgame is more than just a movie, it's a cultural milestone. It managed to deliver both fan service and meaningful storytelling, earning its place as a high point in cinematic achievement. Its legacy continues to influence superhero filmmaking and audience expectations for shared cinematic universes.